Woo, everybody, and welcome back to Tavern Talk. Alright, let's continue with the story of Act 3, the Twilight Flood. Wait, what? Wait. Did we forget the save last time? Apparently we did. Pursuit of entropy. Alright, I'm just gonna save a new save file just in case. But yeah, I hung up some quests. Yes. Oh no, yeah, but at least there's autosave, so that's gonna save my ass. Plus, I definitely hung up a quest and we haven't seen Shade in a while, so it's definitely something new. Oh, right. You know, your quests are getting weirder by the day. I mean, no one's forcing you to take that one. Unless you have one on basilisk swarms waiting in the back. I think I'm good with this one. No basilisks, I'm afraid. Eager to kill some parental figures? You know it. Speaking of family, I haven't brought your sister by in a while. How is she? I don't know. We no longer speak. Oh, I didn't know that. You two were unbeatable when it came to bar fights. Yeah, I love her, but she's become a little too much like our parents. So I need to leave her from afar. Or I wouldn't be loving myself very much. Read that all again. Let me read that all again. Eager to kill some panther because you know it's being a family often brought this is but while how she don't know will no longer speak. They know that due to I love it, but she became a little too much like our parents and need to love from afar. I did it, I guess. Cutting off must have hurt a lot. Must still hurt a lot. I've come to terms with it. Came out strong in the end. That's all I could do. Maybe, but the wounds stay, don't they? People wound you. That's what they do. Can also heal you. Ah, that's a false sense of security. Eventually, it all falls away. Not everyone is doomed to become your enemy, including yourself. And I think you're doomed to say the weirdest things possible whenever you get the chance. It's a blessing, not a curse. If you want to see it that way. This rogue guy got any siblings? Not that we know of. The parents kind of faked their deaths, abandoned him when he was very young. They haven't exactly been writing postcards. Ah, I guess no one would handle that very well. What do you think about the whole killing them measure? That's up to me. It does? Yeah. Not like they ever faced any real consequences for being shitty. Always falls on the kids, doesn't it? And do you think being murdered is an appropriate consequence? It's not about what I think. I'm just taking the job. Right. But I was thinking. Think less Or rather, think about what you're gonna mix for me instead. You're not even hesitating. I'm a bounty hunter and keeper of monsters, I assumed. Not all monsters looking like us. But you don't do charity. I don't. I expect a hefty payment by the end of this. The thief must have some jewels stored away somewhere, right? I see. So, drinks. Drinks, of course. Murder. How would you like to approach it? With a lot of force. Don't know how strong they are, and I need to be stronger. Maybe some defense in the mix would be good too. Wait, maybe some defense in the mix would be good too. The attack patterns turn out to be more complex than you thought. It seems like you do listen to me sometimes. The stories of fighting mirages and three-headed antelopes are far too compelling to forget. I'd hope so. You still got any of those frozen pine cones lying around? The ones you gave me for the mountain mimic? Those deadbeats picked up some primordial magic. I could use some elemental protection. Clever as always, Jade. Obviously. Plus, that frost armor is already cool. Lucky for you and your coolness factor. No. You and your health, I got a big shipment of them in last month. Cool. I'll take some of those then. They're not containing with another approach? No. Unless. I guess wait. I guess there's another way. Is there? Listen. Some things are unfixable. I'd sew both of my legs off before I'd ever talk to my folks again. But this wound is fresh. Could be possible to delay the inevitable. I could convince them to leave, scare them off, banish them somewhere where they can't hurt him. That way, you can find him later, if he ever changes his mind. Maybe this rift isn't completely irreparable after all. Sounds like asking for some charisma. And some speed. Should hurry up before he does anything drastic himself. Yep, some dexterity might help too. You never know how they could react. Might have to dodge some blows. Might have to. You got any of that inspiration garbage lying around? I'm not so good with words when it comes to situations like this, and I might have to inspire them to be a little less awful. I could offer you either thunder sage or honey flowers, whatever flavor you prefer. You choose. About it all. Charisma, dexterity, inspiration. It's the less violent route, but it's not what he asked for. So I won't complain about his strength and defense mix either, as long as you throw the frost armor in. I think my decision about this will be tinted by my own experience. So please, a little help. Always, Jade. Thank you for asking. Make sure to leave Onyx some leftovers. She's thirsty. So quick, let me just check. Oh yeah, okay. And make sure to leave Onyx some leftovers. She's thirsty. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we wanna go obviously with the neutral, the charisma route, because that's what we'll be doing all game long. The peak sunrise? No. 1000 winds. Yeah. I think 1000 winds. Sunny breeze would work too. 1000 wins has the defense factor. This. And 2 of that. And 2 of defense. Well, this cause isn't as lost as we think it is. There can be reasoned with. I can always track them and kill them that way, yes. But I guess I'll try talking first. Let's hope this is the right choice. Don't you trust me? Ha! You wish. Don't forget to fill me in on your success. If I have any charisma left in me, you'll be sure to hear all about it. Until then, don't tell him what I'm doing. I shall keep the secret between us. You do love those. Typical Fae, I guess. Apparently, to the lore we are a Fae. Not sure about that, but yeah, maybe. Don't take too many names while I'm gone. I won't dream of it. Oh, those two, yeah. Interesting duo. Nah, man. You gotta be careful with that ethereal bamboo. I mean, it's super cool. What? Super cool and all, but if you cut in the wrong way, it's gonna charge up and whoosh! Gone you are, sucked into the ethereal reef. Oh, well, you know, like those fishes that kill you if you cook them the wrong way. Fish? Yes, they look like balls with spikes. Don't know what the name for. I know what you mean. Half a fish. Dad. Whoa. Wait. You also here, lol? Sure am. You really that surprised I'm here in my own tavern? You know I am the innkeeper. This is my humble inn. You were a guest here and you want a drink. Also, I had to sneeze. I just noticed. So we got that little thing on the right on the bar, the like the #1 innkeeper thing gifted. But what I didn't notice about that part is that on the thing where you hold it is a little undo sitting on it. Alright, let's keep going. Sure am. You're looking fire. Nice trip. Thank you, Nico. Nico. Can we stay on topic, please? Topic, right. So I had any type of vibration can trigger a small rift. It's like disturbing a sleeping dragon. Wrong move, the world's faltering and whatnot. So, you're saying if I use my bow the wrong way, I could open a rift and be lost in the ethereal reef. Bad. It's like big time, but alas, Though, can't be entirely sure. I mean, what's the fun in knowing everything for sure? Don't be basic. Embrace the chaos. As long as you don't play any wrong notes, you should be fine. Nothing easier than that. Especially under pressure. Especially then, I'm sure. Then you have nothing to worry about, friend. Might even come in handy one day. The person who made your instrument must have at least like one thought about making it like that. Let me just drink my medicine. Drink my medicine, eat my medicine, whatever. Ah, there we go. They did. Many thoughts, actually. Oh, and another person enters. Oh, he wants a quest. Alright.
Good mythical morning, innkeeper. I know. Here practically it's early afternoon, but who cares?
Good for your practical morning text.
Almost there. You forgot the mythical.
Good mythical for your practical morning.
Better. Okay, listen up. I found this little leaflet on your notice board. And I saw you finally sending someone out to investigate the abandoned wizard tower. And I just decided that someone is me. I've been wanting to see what's up there for a while now. Talk about good timing.
Did you say wizard tower? What's the tea?
Well, there's an abandoned wizard tower near Niverdeath on a small island called Molia.
Ah, the one with the worms.
I think you can find worms in any ecosystem.
That's what I want you to think.
Sure. Either way, no one has seen the Wizard of Molia in quite some time. So they say. And I've been dying to know what he might be hiding in this tower.
I bet lots of explosives.
Yeah. I'm more hoping for scrolls of ancient magic and semi-cursed objects.
Pax? Are you good? Are you okay? Do you need a drink? Because normally you love explosives, so if you're not interested in explosives, I'm worried. Okay?
Oh, and of course books are forbid for forgotten knowledge.
Rumor has it he left behind quite a hoard of peculiar trinkets.
Surely, after all, as it states in the leaflet, traps, puzzles. Must be something very valuable hidden in there. Maybe in the key to immortality.
Or they were bored. Admittedly, I don't design puzzles when I'm bored, though. I blow things up.
I laugh when things go boom.
Same. You know what?
What?
I think you should take me and Boy Boy along. He's gonna be like, what? Listen, you say trinkets, and I'm all in.
I mean, the entropy we'd create if we traveled as a trio would be immaculate. We'd be able to tackle the wizard's puzzles and definitely draft wits and, why,
violence. And music. You have my lockpicks. And my axe. And my hay gum. Maybe the feel weave could even help. Anyway, Lord of the Rings reference.
ethereal bamboo, huh? But an ethereal weave escape would only work with JB and silk. Oh. The ghost spiders of KBN or JBN use their silk to spin the weave. Good thing that these strings are made of KBN silk then. Great. Then we can use your Hagen as our plan C escape plan. Should the wizard be at home after all, or foster any monster in any traps, your Hagen will be our way out.
By dipping into the ethereal weave? Don't worry, it's like dreaming or teleporting. Just have to find your way back out.
I'll manage that. I'm a master teleporter.
I heard quite the opposite actually. And I'm sure our keeping friend here is the right drink for you. Perhaps something that will give you some brain cells?
And quick reflexes, some hasty and can easily evade traps.
Good that I don't need help with Good that I don't need help with either. But shouldn't we be able to fight back fiercely in case something is lurking in the tower? Lots of traps probably mean lots of fire. The fire resistance would be helpful too. Fighting sounds good. I'd love to kill something, but I hate making decisions. I think the innkeeper should decide what to make.
Okay, so something strong to barge in and fight our way through paired with fire resistance to survive evil traps. Or something for our brains that gives us focus infused with haste. I'll see what I can do. Don't feel too responsible for whatever ends up happening.
We would never.
Ever.
Oh, I think we're going the smart route, right? Both want haste. Huh. I just have the feeling that if we give them like strength, they will just fight a lot and fall for all the traps. I think we're gonna need the points for whatever traps there are. Hopefully he can just dodge all the mimics. Then he should be fine. So we need full we need full brain with a little bit agility. So we've got the silent owl. What else do we have? Definitely not that. No. Peak sunrise. Well, I guess it's gonna be the peak sunrise. We need what was the one again? Also a new infusion, huh? Might so haste. What infusions do we have with haste? So we only have that one. Oh no, we have that. No, that's not good. But that won't work because I have then one strength in it and I don't need any strength. I have to go for this one. I feel like this should still work because I will just be an idiot. Fill in the wrong drink. And now we just need to go full intelligence. Since we have a minus, we just have to take one extra, right? And fill it completely up. There we go, the peak sunrise. This is some super intelligence with some haste. Here you go. Points and quick reflexes.
Thanks. I'm sure this will be our fuse for solving puzzles and evading traps.
I'll be sad if not one single thing explodes.
Explosions could damage all the loot.
But maybe afterwards we could light a little fire? You know what we should do?
What?
We should take Jade along. She's definitely interested in treasures too. An additional blade couldn't hurt.
Any idea where we can find her, Innkeep?
I'm afraid she's already on a quest, so probably nowhere nearby. That's fine. We'll poach her. And good luck.
Thank you. Shall return with a story worth telling.
I can't wait.
Bye, loser.
Alright, we gave out all our quests. That the day is over. Damn, that was a fast day again. The day was so long, now the day is becoming short again. Alright. And it's raining. 25th of the astral moon. A well-deserved break. Hell no. No breaks for us. Anyway, let's start the day. Oh, that's a weird combination actually. that is a combination that's really interesting. Didn't see that one coming. Oh, have I forgotten something? But alright.
Hello, Innkeep. Look what I found.
Wait.
Look what I found.
There we go. Looks like a rare specimen of Archie to me.
I'm one of a kind. Oh, you two know each other already? Of course you do. You know pretty much everyone in the city, huh?
Of course I know him, he's quite a celebrity in town.
Oh, I suppose I am.
He's Zenith's most famous author. He even survived and assaulted by hordes of the vicious undead.
Author? I guess I really am an author, yes. Bummer. Dear thought it. I'm old. Ah, fuck it. Dear thought I could surprise you.
How did you two meet?
I think he spotted me on the street. Must have thought I had a lot of stories to tell, so he asked me if I could write my biography.
What a unique way to call someone old.
But she does have a lot of stories to tell.
Archie, how many manuscript topics do you want to collect before you actually finish something?
Well, you see, it's always important to collect ideas. Life itself is the best source of inspiration for any artist. Look at him. He's so eager to write. He just can't refuse the look in his big sparkly eyes. Writing down ideas is so much fun. That's the magical detective story. Peace in my adventure with the undead. And now Una's biography as well. It's fantastic.
I suppose you're right. Una, how come you want your biography to be written now?
I don't really have a reason. I'm old, and I've seen a lot of stuff. It'd be sad if all that knowledge went to waste, right?
It's not like it'll disappear in a second now, is it?
Of course not.
I get it. A lot of terrible things have been happening lately.
Ah, don't be silly. We'll be fine. It's always nice to see most of your friends return during times like these. Most of them? Stuff like this happens every few decades. It's completely normal.
You say so. Are you going to pay Archie accordingly for?
That's what I'm here for. I'ma pay him in drinks.
Eh.
And I also got to use a little refreshing drink myself.
Aye. Gotcha. Being specific you'd like today, Archie? Ah. Just the same as always. Drink to stay focused on my writing, to defend my brain against all those distracting thoughts. Coming right up. Actually, I just fucked the voice up there, didn't I?
Just the same as always. A drink to stay focused on my writing, to defend my brain against all those distracting thoughts.
Coming right up. Alright, so wait, we need defense, right? Alright, so I'm just gonna go for the classic here. Think that's the way to make it, right? Why? Please don't tell me I fucked it up. Hey, the Frosted Lagoon, let's go. Here you go. A drink to boost your concentration.
Thank you very much, dear innkeeper. This is delicious. I can feel an irresistible itch in my fingertips already.
I'm always happy to oblige. I'm just happy that he doesn't feel the irresistible itch somewhere else. So Una, what's in it for you today?
Maybe something that will give me enough strength and energy to turn this whippersnapper every little detail of my life. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, give me a quick second, I'll be back with a drink. Alright. Wait.
Ow! I'm bored! Ow, 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 ow! Ah! I'm hurt!
Nah, fuck it, this is... The Una voice is gonna change. Alright, we need strength, self and brawler. Alright, got you. So 1 defense, 2 3 strength, and 1 charm. Should be a self and brawler. Ui. Some liquid stamina for the golden girl.
Let's see if your skills are to be trusted in, keep. Oh. Archie, I hope you're ready for at least 600 pages. That's a lot. But you already agreed, so you don't have a choice. And now, my dear Archibald, we'll begin with the writing. Thank you for your hospitality, innkeep. I'll see you later.
Goodbye, innkeeper. I'll remember to keep a copy of the book for you. Signed, please.
Of course.
Very well. Goodbye, you two. Who of them two is gonna sign it? Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Well, hello there, handsome. Waifu, girl of my dreams. Also with her 2 dogs. Alright. I gave her the most... I mean, I gave already the bard, the purple bard, a sexy, like, seducing voice. But she needs also, like, the deep, raspy, emotional voice again. But also female. Alright, let's just make it... Finally. My service beast and I. That just sounds like me, doesn't it? Where's the e-golf girls who are doing ASMR when I need them? Finally, my service beast and I have returned. Welcome back, Minfy. Good to see you, innkeeper. And surprisingly, your tavern's dry interior. Thought you might be appreciating the dampness of almost everything nowadays. maybe while underwater. But meals and mud do not mix. On land I appreciate structurally sound and smooth wood flooring much more than its soggy alternatives. That bad? You would too. Just step a few minutes past your tavern, and you might get an idea of the things jammed in my spokes and smooshed between Casket and Kane's toes. A pass, and besides, stories from my patrons are much more enjoyable. Speaking of, how did the pearl hunt go? Honestly, wasn't all too eventful, but before I go on, I could do one with one of your drinks in the bar. Something to keep my mind clear of any irrelevant distractions for the journey back. Let me see what I can do. Oh, it's a smartness. No, what smartness fun do we have? We have the peak sunrise, but we made that. Not so interesting. Then there would be the nebula. Actually, there's only the nebula. Sure. The nebula or the other drink we made before, but let's give her a sparkling nebula. May this inspire boundless creativity. Just what I needed. If only I had a boundless supply of this drink while writing at my desk. Unfortunately, my establishment doesn't do deliveries. What a shame. Before you go on, I actually have something else for you. And here I thought I'd have to needle you for it again. What a pleasant surprise. My favorite kind. Here, a completely proof-read manuscript. I hope. I'd certainly hope it's completed. Since my retrieval and the proofreading have been such a long time in the making. Yes? Right. Long in the making. You should probably wash that red ink off your hands before it stains your marks. Oh, right, I was editing my recipes all night. Crazy story actually. For another time, that is. I see. A little safer. It's good to have these papers back in my hands. May I inquire as to why you asked for them back now? Decided to finally publish the book. What I've written about is very dear to my heart, and I'm happy to finally get to share my writing with the world. Minfi, the author. It has a nice ring to it. It will be Mackenzie Catron Pichan, actually. A very nice pen name. It was time I finally chose one, and something universal at that. Procrastination is a curse all of its own. Sure is. So, about the pearl or pearls? Protection pearls. Like I said, it wasn't who we went. I had tea at the bench of the lonesome lagoon. She traded me the pearls for objects of her desire. Mostly, I promised her a signed copy of the book. Good for her. You know, I've been meaning to ask if I may. What do you need the pearls for exactly? I know you're often looking for them, but I was never quite sure why. Well, I I'm sure I remember the curse I was bestowed with. Yes, the cursed parasitic rings that amplify your magic to a painful degree. Exactly those. They cause quite a lot of issues for me and my body. Sometimes it feels like the magic is eating away at me, slowly feasting on my organs and nerves, tearing me apart from the inside out as it gradually takes my health and life. The protection pearls help me keep that mana in check. They bring it down to manageable levels. It helps the pain a lot. So, you're saying you turned the pearls into a drink? Wonderful to see that's still your first solution to everything. Yes, on occasion. Mostly, I grind them into ink for my tattoos. They're very versatile little beauties. I mean, girl, you're pretty as fuck and I love your tattoos, but I don't think you have much more place for any tattoos. I'm happy you could find some then. Now that I think about it, care to share? Sure, it'd be great for my drinks. Not so fast. For most people, they just amplify mana to ridiculous and dangerous degrees. And I don't want to be held responsible for the chaos your patrons could cause. However, maybe I can offer you something less extreme, but still energizing. Here. Recipe unlocked. Cursed coffee. The coffee is cursed? Damn. That would be a recipe for Scar. Is this your infamous coffee recipe? After all these years you finally trust me with it? It's time. I think I can finally make it without poisoning someone. I'll do my best. Thank you, Minfy. Perhaps it will also help you keep your promises in time. Anyhow, I think we are due to take our leave. Need to make some ink? Something like that. Plus, the promised casket and cane will check if any primordial tennis balls got washed up by the flood. I think I might have seen some in the bushes. I'll have them take a look on our way out. All else fails, we'll just have to summon us up some. Nothing easier than that. With enough charisma, you can wish for anything, I suppose. It was lovely to see you again, innkeeper. Likewise. Best of luck on your journey, and don't forget to send me a copy of that book. You promise not to forget about its existence this time. I'll do my very best. I know you will, friend. I know you will. Alright. Is this day 2? Ah, that was day 2 already? Well, I'm definitely gonna do another set of 2 days. Just gonna hope you enjoyed the video here. For the stream, obviously, we're gonna keep going, but for the video, we are ending here at the 27th of the astral moon, which means we are getting close to the 31st of the astral moon. But we promised, or we didn't promise, but our friend wants us to meet us there. That's a story for in like 4 days. And technically kind of 5. I mean, it's 4 days, but you know what I mean. 5 playable days, I guess, until it comes to this event.